Successfully. On first down, Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. 30, the 20. That's pulled away.
Fucking whole team's died.
Corey Davis with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch, and that one wound up in the end zone.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Graham, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25.
On first down, it's Newton. Wilson snags it left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Defense gets up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, first and 15. They turn to Love on the handoff. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
This defense for the Jets, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
On second and 11 now. Newton trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Newton to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Miami.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Newton.
They'll get this out wide to Gaskin.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3.
This defense for the Jets, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense for the Jets, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the 50, Newton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Wilson's throw complete there to Smith. 7 yards the pick up there. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. Flushed out right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Newton. He finds his man, complete. That's Love. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
And, Charles, this defense, they know that they've got their work cut out for them. Here's a quarterback coming off a game in which he threw 4 touchdowns. They've watched the tape all week. They've seen it, but what can they do differently?
I think they've got to approach it like a pitcher facing a really hot batter. Get him uncomfortable in the box. Change speeds, change locations, change the pitches you throw at him. So show different coverages, blitz sometimes, drop back other times. Just don't let him get comfortable or let him get into rhythm.
From the 22, Newton. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And while it's highly unusual for NFL teams to think about using their quarterback on key third down runs, none of those teams, save one, has Cam Newton. He's unique, one of the biggest quarterbacks you'll ever see. Give him the ball. Let him pick it up.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a give running right is Love. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Myles Gaskin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On 2nd and inches, Wilson. He'll get this to Coleman. And he's got room. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Carter.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go toss right with Coleman. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
There are so many times during camp and practice that you get bored as a player doing regular drills. But how about that shed and skate drill right there by the linebacker? You do it each and every day. Get the blocker away and get into the backfield and make a big-time tackle. That's what we just saw.
Touchdown! That's caught. Corey Davis with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jets have taken the lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Newton. Open net is Waddle, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw, Newton. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle it for just a short gain.
They fake the give. Newton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. They'll hand it off. It's Love. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing is Newton. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Here's Love. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From the 22, Newton. Flush to his right. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Newton now to throw. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw is Newton. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on it before he got the quarterback on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Carl Lawson able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The kick by Sanders is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. And he finds Tyler Croft. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson. Well, Charles, you know, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the grab by Croft. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Newton now to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Wilson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And this is going to be caught by Smith for a jet touchdown. Jeff Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now it's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it down here to the 43. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Now Newton. He completes it to Wilson. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Now a first down throw for Newton. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up. Second and 10. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Coleman. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Here's Coleman on the toss. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. Able to find Shaheen here. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Newton to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents. So
now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. To throw is Wilson. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now they hand off to Coleman. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17.
Here's Wilson. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Kroft, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Dolphins 10.
Yo, Peg.
Morstead out now following the touchdown.
Yo.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
And Bob's all day, man.
39-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tevin Coleman. His 4th touchdown on the year.
Yo.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Yo.
So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run. He was not going to be.
I hate you.
And how about the situation that we're in right now? Because
This game is bullshit.
so you know there's some tired legs out there on defense and probably some tired
Bullshit, bro. Dropped interceptions, dropped touchdowns. Guys don't jump on touchdowns. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, but good game, though, bro. You whipped my ass.
And the next-gen stats are going to show us the total distance he covered there.
Oh, yeah, of course. We got one more. We're going to... That's it. I know. You coming to Miami. Yo, I played fucking 3 deep. Prevent on that fucking play. I guess it's true. Everybody gets pancaked if you play quarters.
The Dolphins at the line ready for the next drive. And last
Oh, man.
playing an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I almost think they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give him 13 yards on the
Oh,
opening
man.
drive and also give him a first down.
This is a fucking ass whipping.
Now Newton.
Lord.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one good for 37 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that time. Upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Newton throwing again. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson.
Yeah, take your time. I should have lit a fucking blunt for the 4th quarter. That's what I should have did. How the fuck you make these guys not tired? Can you hear me? I don't even know you can hear me. What up? I don't even know how to see the comments. Oh, you can hear me. Go fuck yourself, Oren. You one-win fat fuck. Well, there's only one person watching. I'm telling you, I should have lit a blunt for the fourth quarter. Oh, now you're ready, you motherfucker. Change your diapers. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, man, that's what you gotta do, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do. Don't worry, we're gonna talk about this on the podcast later. Don't worry.
The New York
Motherfucker. I got you.
All of a sudden, they had quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last two drives, and now...
Okay, you couldn't do that before, you jerk, little friend.
For them, I've been in this situation before. On the flip side of this, and all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop it?
I still say I should have lit up there in the fourth quarter.
Try and stop this momentum.
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Now, why does the fucking camera go so high when you fucking, when you lose it? Lose that. See, again, the guy don't fucking react, bro.
It's Davis. And they let this
That's a... Whatever.
That one covers 24 yards.
Oh, my camera was high, that's why. I thought it was the fucking momentum thing.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the
Terrible, bro.
101 yards rushing for him now.
I don't know how the fucking whole team is tired. Neither.
That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up.
I think it's already set to pads off. That's what I don't understand.
Keep their offense on the sidelines. And let's close this one out.
And maybe a measure of revenge there.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out, 'cause that's crazy, bro. This fucking team isn't tired the whole season.
2nd and 11. Wilson. Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down.
Yeah, Yannick gets the sack.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
They go play action now. Wilson under pressure, and they got to him again. Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now,
How does my guy get hurt? Your guy should have died.
Making his presence felt out there.
Who got hurt anyway? Who was that guy? I think my linebacker.
Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys.
Yeah, we gotta score one more touchdown at least to make it look promising.
Special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
It'll be a 51-yard bump that time. And we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Who, me? Am I? Oh.
Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
I was gonna stay ready. I ain't ready. I'm getting fucking my ass kicked, bro. Ready.
Late stage of the contest.
Oh, don't kill Cam like that, man. That was your boy. Who is this guy?
2 minutes
My right end. Oh boy.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running
no
back.
fucking moves.
They'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Here's Newton.
Don't give me enough time for the fucking route to develop, bro.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to
Good game, though, Peggy.
That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the fourth quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive.
Oh, man.
They're going for it. Desperation time. Newton, fourth down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete.
That's bullshit.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
I guess they couldn't go the whole game without giving me any bullshit.
Crowd to its feet, quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
What?
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
That's crazy, man.
Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. He'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Motherfucker threw 4 picks. If he threw 5 picks, not even 4.
And they will take a knee here.
Oh, man.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Oh, man.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And they were hurried, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though.